what the Air Force would have based their conclusion on. Now, if Roswell was a real crash, and they learned something about it, learned something from that said you better keep this quiet or civilization is going to be shaken by its neck
to its core.
Whatever. There might have been, they might have learned something that was detrimental to the situation, and they might have said, we better keep this quiet. That's a possibility, and that's a possibility even if Roswell wasn't a real thing. If they had such good, radar, visual, and so on data, that the top brass admitted that these things were real. They essentially set a policy that you can't admit that they're extraterrestrial, interplanetary. If Vandenberg had allowed that sort of situation to go through, so that he would have effectively established a policy that interplanetary was an acceptable explanation for sightings. And even if they tried to keep it secret, it would leak out somehow. The more people you have that are involved in a subject, the more likely it is the information is going to get out. So, by kicking back the estimate of the situation and rejecting the interplanetary solution, Vandenberg essentially set a policy that interplanetary was not an acceptable explanation, as I have mentioned before, and that forced these guys into a lot of illogical explanations when they had to come up with one.
Okay, here's my newest collection of prospecting equipment. I got me two different pans, a small one and a big one, and they're black plastic, so color really shows up on these. The metal one I had rusted orange, so even if you had gold or something, you couldn't see it anyway. Gloves, waterproof boots, which I'm going to get snake boots. Right now these will do though. Got a shovel, a bucket, a magnet, magnifying glass. I bought these at Cabela's. The whole set of 5 came together in a box, and it's a classifier, and it goes all the way from 1/2 inch down to 1/20th, which I think is this one right here. So I got 5 different sizes of classifier. So when you pour, so basically what's going to happen is, and they fit right on top of a bucket, a 5-gallon bucket, which I punched some holes in. So as I fill it up with water, the water will flow out of the holes, and the heavy concentrates will sink to the bottom. So basically what's going to happen is, it's all set up right. I think that's the right way. Yep. Okay, there you go. That's it set up. So when you throw the dirt, you get the shovel full of dirt, you put it on there, and then you dump water on it, and it separates it, classifies it from big nugget to small nugget, and then you got your concentrates. As the water fills up, it will come out of the hole, but the heavy concentrates like gold will sink to the bottom of the bucket.